I understand we do have Petro Poroshenko, the former president of Ukraine, on the line. Mr. President, thank you so much for being with us. I see you on the streets now of Kyiv. Why don't you tell me where you are and what you're seeing?
First of all, thank you very much for attracting attention for the disastrous aggression Russia do against my country. We are now in the center of Kyiv, in the our battalion of the territorial defense. We are staying here, right in about 2 or 3 kilometers from here. It is a fight with Russia, who tried to penetrate to Kiev. We have a severe fighting on the suburb of Kiev. And with that situation, it is extremely important to have a unity of the whole world. And I would like to thank you, to thank the West to support us so far, because everybody should understand, Putin declared the war not for Ukraine. Putin declared the war to the whole world, to every single person who watching now CNN. And I think this is also a war personally to the President Biden. And Ukraine's only scene is just willing to be free, willing to be democratic, willing to return back to the European family. And I'm proud that under my presidency, we do our best to make a reform and to go out from the Soviet Union second edition, which is a dream of Putin. And we shall deal with Putin like with a man of the lost reason. And he's just simply mad. He's just simply crazy. He's just simply evil to come here to kill Ukrainian. We lost now about 130 Ukrainian soldiers, and about 800 Russian soldiers were killed just yesterday under the report of Ukrainian Minister of Defense. And I just want to declare Putin will not stop Ukraine in our movement to the European Union. And that's exactly why we shall secure Ukraine today, and to support Ukrainian we stand tomorrow. And with that situation, definitely we need, what is it? Great to see you. We definitely want to tell that this is our joint fighting. We really need the sanction which make Putin weaker, and which make Putin to pay for his absolutely disastrous behavior. We definitely need now SWIFT, because SWIFT starts now to be the same symbol as a Nord Stream 2. This SWIFT is the symbol of our solidarity, and this is the things definitely help us. We definitely need to block Russian ships and Russian plane in the whole EU and NATO ports. We definitely need to do everything we could, and I call on the men of faith and courage in the West to come to Ukraine support today. And this is the maximum you can do to support democracy and freedom in the whole world. Please call Russian people with all media potential you have. Just this moment, in many cities around Russia, people definitely make a protest against Putin, which not happening many years. And with that situation is just the only thing to keep world safe, the only thing to continue our movement. Sanction, weapon supply. By the way, I want to thank US, UK for the Javelin and the low. I want to inform you that my battalion has both in low and Javelin, and every single shot with the Russian tank was successful and effective. This is also your part of success. Thank you.
Mr. President, if you can still hear me, I just want people to know where you are. You are in central Kyiv right now, which is here. We have had word of fighting just not far from you, several miles up in the Overran district here. We just heard moments ago that U.S. intelligence sources are telling CNN there are concerns that Kyiv could fall within the next day to 4 days, at risk of falling to the Russians. Are you yourself personally armed at this point, and do you feel that you are a specific target of the Russians?
Uh, Look, I have a feeling that I am specific target of the Russian for already 8 years, and this is me is just a symbol. We are not afraid of them. And just now, while we are here, we have a report from our civil defense that in 5 minutes we will have a Russian bomber in the center of Kiev, and we have a bomb shelter right 100 meters from here. But I'm not going to interrupt our interview because the information war which Putin make against Ukraine is the part of the hybrid war he do against us for the 8 years. And I try to do my best that world should know the truth about situation in Ukraine. We Ukrainians are not standing in line for the bread or for the cash from the bank machine. We are standing in line for the weapons. We are standing in line to give our blood to our soldiers. And with this situation, definitely we demonstrate a unique quality that we can stand against Russian aggression. We can stand against Russian occupation. We are united together with the whole world.
And again, I see you there among the territorial defense forces, and we have had word that there's been an official call from the government for Ukrainians to arm themselves with guns and also Molotov cocktails. Is that enough? Would you like to see the United States, NATO, enforce a no-fly zone over the entire Ukrainian nation?
Definitely, we should do maximum we can. President Biden yesterday to say about the cyber attack against Russian troops to switch off his electricity, to redirect all the tank troops, and this is extremely important. And this is extremely important for us that we feel that we are not alone, that you are together with us. We are fighting for democracy and freedom against Russian aggressor without any reason. Putin make an attack of us, and this the maximum you can. This is the name sanction from the hell. This is direct message from the great leader of the Western world, and Putin should feel himself in the hell. This is his future, and your sanction definitely help him to feel exactly like that.
Mr. President, can you tell me what you and the group you're with right now there are armed with, and what your intention is if the Russians roll in the next few hours?
Easy. Just my assistants here. This is the short Kalashnikov. We have just, let me see, maybe 4 and low on the 300 members of the battalion of the territorial defense. And we have 2 machine gun, and we have more or less that's it. We don't have any heavy artilleries, we don't have tanks, we don't have an armed personal carrier because we launched this process just a couple of days ago. And we create that for the 2 days. This is the long line of the people who want to enlist it in the battalion, but we don't have enough arms for that. And this is the only limits why the civil defense, the normal, ordinary people, sometimes never been in the army, staying in line now to join us. This is extremely touchable and extremely great demonstration how Ukrainian people hate Putin and how we are against Russian aggression. This is very clear.
How long do you think you can hold out?
Forever. I think that Putin never will catch Ukraine, despite no matter how many soldiers he has, how many missiles he has, how many nuclear weapons he has. We Ukrainians are free people with a great European future. This is definitely like that.
The former president of Ukraine, Petro Poroshenko, thank you for being with us. Please stay safe.
Thanks a lot.